Let's get into it, everybody. We are back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Okay, you know what? I wanted to get into the game, Sean. I wanted to talk about the game, but now the chat wants to go this way, so you know what? F it.
Oh, God.
Let's go this way. Because it won't die. One funky Lions fans. Goff slappies can't face the truth. Call people names for calling out Goff. Y'all are pathetic. Mike G, we can challenge Goff. Just don't turn the ball over, and we win that game. Ryan Lentz in the back has it. So let's just give you all what you want right now, okay? God. It was a long winter for you guys, wasn't it? And I told you guys this. Remember, we did the poll. Like 2 weeks ago. I said you guys were all still here, all of you. It was a long winter, but here you are. You've just, hey, everybody, we're back. What's going on? Golf hater here. We're back. You guys were gone for a long time, but look at you guys are all back right now. So let's have the conversation, Sean. When does Hendon Hooker start? Arizona. First team reps tomorrow in practice. Break it down, Sean.
When they lose at Arizona next week and at Frisco, I think the bye week comes at against
Seahawks
Seattle.
At home.
I think the bye week comes at a perfect time to work Hendon Hooker
there you go.
So coming out of the break, the Hendon Hooker regime starts.
The era begins.
Yeah, it does. That's just the way it goes. Hey, I'm going to say it again, Neil. I was one of those guys, okay? And I stand by the fact that he wasn't good at the tail end of his Rams tenure. He wasn't good when he started here. The reality is, if you put a guy in positions of comfortability, it's amazing how much better a guy can be. Now, again, no quarterback likes to be pressured. Some quarterbacks deal with pressure better than others. Jared Goff is not one of those, but it's a both things can be true situation. If this guy's protected, if this guy has time, he can be a surgeon. He's shown that. He's proven that. Make no mistake about that. You're going to have these bad games. If it turns into 2 or 3, we'll have the conversation then. We will. We will have the conversation then. I promise you. Gosh, Neil, I hope if I've shown anything over the course of my career, I'll call out anybody. I don't have a problem with it. This is not a bought and paid for situation. This is a team, and quite frankly, a guy that has earned a little bit of respect. And they have that credit line. So because of that, no, I'm with you. This would be a perfect time for guys like Spenny to sit back and do exactly what you said. Well, I got killed by everybody. How you feeling today? Sorry. This town, and I think this goes everywhere to me, Neil, but this town in particular loves to take the small and make it speak for the large. We've been guilty about it both ways. There's no doubt about it. Take that small sample size. Look at what this pitcher's doing. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at the rest of his numbers, for goodness sake. Let's look at the whole. This guy, the last couple of years, there's 100 more positives as the team as well. Relax. It's going to happen. And it happened against a good team.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if you had your
No. 42-10, 42-17. Lions will smash the Bucs. No, Sean. Don't lie. Don't sit over on that chair and lie.
If this was the Raiders, okay? If this was the Raiders and you had that 8.5 point bump
and
on the Raiders,
and you were in a Super Bowl window,
right?
And you had a quarterback, like a quarterback that everyone perceives to be good, and you were playing the Raiders at home and you lost. Oh my God!
I'll go back to what I said at the start of our show yesterday. I honestly felt a lot of people were just kind of going like this, tisk to Tampa. And look, that's what happens. It's the National Football League, man. This isn't new. Is this your first spin around? Hey, listen, guys, if you're right, we'll see it next week. We'll see it the week after that. And then we have no choice but to confront it and go, uh-oh. Some of those bad habits are popping back. Neil, we now have to have a conversation out. You're out your mind if you think I'm doing it after a game. It's not going to happen. It's not realistic. It's not fair. It's not deserved. Was he good yesterday? Absolutely not. He wasn't. No doubt about it. And the seeing ghost stuff scares the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, we all know when Jared Goff starts seeing ghosts, okay? And that kind of, if you remember, that kind of creeped itself back in a little bit late last year. and then they got it back on the rails. But it's not happening after a game, man. It's not happening.
Here's the deal with Misha, because we're in full-fledged this mode right now. And I knew we were going to get here. I'm surprised it took 12 minutes, but here we are. And, Sean, I'm going to lay it down right now. If you want to do that stuff, if people want to talk about, well, he's got to be protected. Everybody in this league's got to be protected. Just keep it 100, everybody. If you're going to talk this shit, then keep it 100. Because I go off little things like facts, like last year when Jared Goff led the league in passing against the blitz. Led the league. Let me say that again. So your narrative is false. Your narrative is flat out false. Bring it to me factually, everybody, because you can get your little talking points and go down your checklist all you want. We saw tons of examples around the league yesterday. I know we're new to this. I know we're new to the Super Bowl expectations. Patrick Mahomes threw for 150 yards and 2 picks. Lamar Jackson, the league MVP. If we only had a mobile quarterback. Mm-hmm. That's all he can do. They're 0-2. They lost to the Raiders at home yesterday. That's where they are. That's the reality. The 49ers lost at Minnesota. That happened. These are your contemporaries, right? Super Bowl window, Super Bowl or bust. Ravens, Lions, 49ers. This is the water we're in right now, everybody. It happens in this league. And if you want to pop up all of a sudden out of the blue and be like, Jared Goff's terrible, then okay, go ahead and do it. But then keep it consistent. Keep it consistent. And you have to say, well, Joe Burrow's 0-2. He's terrible. Keep it 100 with everybody. Don't be on your bullshit right now and your little checkpoint talking points that you guys all have. You make it like a political party or something like that. The way you just go to your list. Where's my talking points? Let me see. Incomplete pass. Has bad arm. Mm-hmm. Leads league in deep passes. Bad against pressure. Go down your list. He's awful against pressure. All you got to do is pressure him and you take him out of the game. No shit, every quarterback in this league is like that. Look at the Super Bowl Mahomes lost. He ran for his life in that game. All right, Spenny, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired of bullshit. I'm tired of you going to your talking points and just going down your list going, here we have subsection 1A of the Jared Goff criticism checklist. I'm going to point B, if you will give me a moment.
Small hands.
Yeah, small hand. I'm tired of the lazy shit. Come with something new.